Imagine a universe where everything, suns, planets, moons, plays together in perfect harmony. For ages, people have been especially interested in exoplanets. These faraway places are outside our solar system, deep in the Milky Way. Now, what if I told you there's an exoplanet out there that's almost exactly like Earth? It could be our twin. Let's to Proxima B, it's only 4.2 light-years away. The James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, is changing how we study these planets. Think about the Milky Way for a second. It has over a quadrillion exoplanets. If each exoplanet were a grain of sand, you could fill the Grand Canyon and still have enough left over to build a new Grand Canyon stretching 4 million kilometers. About 20% of these planets are Earth-like in terms of geology and atmosphere. That means about 1 in 5 could be a lot like Earth. Plus, there could be another quadrillion moons out there, just like ours, orbiting these planets. According to Space.com, if you're hoping we'll find another planet with life, the universe is full of possibilities. Now, let's talk about the tool that's making all this possible, the James Webb Space Telescope. Its mirror is way bigger than Hubble's, 6.5 meters compared to 2.4 meters. That means it can see really faint stars billions of light-years away. But it's not just about seeing far. The JWST has infrared sensors and spectrographs that can analyze the light from these planets. It's like a celestial detective, figuring out what's in their atmospheres, what they're made of, and even if they have water, organic stuff, or oxygen. The James Webb Space Telescope isn't just a better Hubble, it's a huge step forward. If Hubble blew your mind, get ready for even bigger surprises as we explore the universe. One star that's getting a lot of attention is Proxima B, discovered in 2016. It's become a big focus for scientists. What makes it special? Well, it's pretty close, only 4.2 light-years away. That means if you could travel at the speed of light, you'd get there in just over 4 years. It sits inside a universe which is 93 billion light-years. Finding a world so close that might hold secrets about life is kind of mind-blowing. Proxima B might not just resemble Earth, it may even be Earth's look-alike. It's in the habitable zone of its star, where it's not too hot and not too cold, so liquid water could exist. Imagine waterfalls, rivers, and oceans just like ours. But before you start planning a vacation, there are a few weird things about Proxima B. One day there lasts 11 Earth days. It could make our bodies struggle with darkness and light, change our eating habits, and mess with our sleep. Life there would be both familiar and strange. Could Proxima B have a civilization like ours? It certainly makes you think about what it takes for a planet to support life. So, how do we get reliable data about a planet we've never visited? That's where the James Webb Space Telescope comes in. It can see distant planets and also study them with special instruments. It can analyze the light they give off to figure out what's in their air, if they have water, and if they might have stuff that could support life. The James Webb Space Telescope is mind-blowing. It's helping us understand the universe and changing how we imagine what's out there. Just when we thought we had things figured out, something amazing happened. With the James Webb Telescope, researchers picked up a weird signal from Proxima B. It was like nothing they'd ever seen before, and it sparked a lot of talk about aliens. The signal was so precise and regular that it made people wonder if it could be from an intelligence. For a moment, everyone thought we might not be alone in the universe. But then, just as quickly as it appeared, the signal vanished. It left behind a strange quiet, a lot of questions, and the thought that maybe it was a message from a faraway civilization. That signal turned Proxima B into something truly interesting. It's not just a planet, it's a mystery. What if this is part of a bigger story, one of these civilizations? Without these clues, our determination increases. This fuels scientific research, plus a human interest to connect beyond ourselves, searching for insight. We're on the horizon of exoplanet research. And the story doesn't end there. Scientists are now planning to use the James Webb Space Telescope to look for light from cities on those faraway exoplanets. Light that's artificial, not natural. Imagine that, finding a city on another planet lighting up the darkness. It would be amazing. Finding lights wouldn't just prove that aliens exist, it would suggest that life and intelligence are common in the universe. And what would that mean for us? It would change everything: our philosophy, our religion, science, and how we see our place in the universe. We'd no longer be alone. We'd be part of something bigger. For now, we're waiting. The James Webb Space Telescope is still out there, studying the universe, looking at atmospheres, and discovering secrets. With every spectrum, the more questions we have, which helps us on our ultimate question: are we alone? What else resides within this expansive universe? Plus, could we have another place out there? It's more than just curiosity. Our awareness increases in this extraordinary story. Let's remember, the universe is truly something. It's bursting with questions waiting to be revealed, and with the James Webb Space Telescope to guide the way, we are engaged in the revelation. Imagine the cosmos playing a beautiful, never-ending song with all the stars, planets, and moons. People have been super interested in one part of this song for ages: exoplanets. These cool places are outside our solar system, hidden in the huge Milky Way galaxy. Guess what? Some exoplanets are almost exactly like Earth. One of these, Proxima B, is only 4.2 light-years away. The James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, is changing how we study these mysterious worlds. Just think about how massive the Milky Way is. It has tons of exoplanets. If each one was a grain of sand, they'd fill the Grand Canyon and create a new one stretching for millions of kilometers. Around 20% of these planets are thought to be similar to Earth in terms of their geology and air. So, maybe 1 out of every 5 exoplanets is a lot like our own planet. Plus, these planets might have a bunch of moons like Earth does, going around them in sync. According to space.com, there could be even more moons out there. If you're hoping to find another place with life, the universe has plenty of options. Now, let's talk about the tool that helps us look at this stuff: the James Webb Space Telescope. It's much better than any magnifying glass, with a huge mirror that lets it see really faint light from far away. But the James Webb isn't just good at seeing things. It also has special tools that can check the light from these planets to figure out what their air is like, what they're made of, and even if they have water, important dirt, or air. It's like a space detective. The James Webb Space Telescope is a huge step up from the Hubble. If Hubble blew your mind, get ready for even bigger news. One star that's getting a lot of attention is Proxima B. Since we found it in 2016, it's been a hot topic for scientists. What makes Proxima B so special? Well, it's close by, only 4.2 light-years away. That might sound far, but in a universe that's billions of light-years wide, it's practically next door. It's like finding a treasure right in your backyard. This treasure might hold secrets about life and our spot in the universe. Also, people think Proxima B might be a lot like Earth, maybe even Earth's twin. It's in the perfect spot around its star where it's not too hot or too cold, so it might have liquid water. Imagine alien waterfalls, rivers, and oceans. But before you start packing for a trip to Proxima B, there are a few weird things about it. For example, one day on Proxima B is 11 Earth days long. That would change everything about how we live. Would we need more sleep or more food? Life would be familiar, but also strange. Is there life on Proxima B similar to ours? It's a tricky question that makes us think about what a planet needs to have life. So, how can we get good info about a planet we can't visit? The James Webb Space Telescope can do it. It can look at the light from these planets and figure out what's in their air, just like doing a checkup from far away. It can tell us if there's water, carbon stuff, or air. The James Webb Space Telescope helps us move from just guessing to actually knowing, changing how we think about what's out there. But here's a twist: scientists using the James Webb saw something weird coming from Proxima B, a signal that was so strange that it got everyone talking about alien life. This signal was different from anything we'd seen before. It was so organized and steady that it seemed like it could be from smart beings. For a moment, everyone wondered if we were alone in the universe. But then the signal stopped, leaving us with questions. Was it just some space fluke, or was it a message from aliens? Maybe it was a message from a long-gone civilization trying to talk to someone across space. That one signal turned Proxima B into a bigger mystery than ever. Is it part of a bigger story that connects us to other life in space? We don't know for sure, but it makes us want to keep exploring and find out. We're not just doing science here, we're trying to find out if we're alone and connect with others out there. With better tools, including the James Webb Space Telescope, scientists are thinking about how to find not just signs of life, but signs of cities on other planets. They're looking for alien lights, like street lamps and city lights. Imagine seeing a city shining on a planet far away. It would mean that life and minds are normal in the universe. What would that mean for us? It would change everything: our ideas, our beliefs, our politics, and our science. We wouldn't be alone anymore, we'd be part of a big community. We'd have to ask ourselves big questions like, how do we talk to them? What can we learn from them? And how do we change our lives knowing they're out there? For now, we're waiting and watching. The James Webb Space Telescope keeps digging deeper into space, learning about the planets and finding secrets. Every new thing it sees brings us closer to answering the big questions. Are we alone? What else is out there? And could we ever live on another planet? This isn't just science, it's finding out who we are. We're at the start of a big story, and with the James Webb Space Telescope, we're not just watching, we're helping to write it. One star, one signal, one world at a time.